All right, hey, all school year long, your kids have been bringing home art projects. Now, you can't keep them all, so what do you do? Well, now that summer is almost here, Danielle Worth from Worth Organizing, she says it is time to organize them. I think it's much easier just to have someone come and do it, but the project is so big. Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you. I'm so delighted to be here.
So I'm excited because you have a couple of boys, so you really get it. You know all the stuff coming in, and you need to find a place for it, and it's not just on the kitchen table. So how do we get started with this, with all the projects, especially at the end of the year?
Right, exactly. They're going to be coming home, and clutter develops when we really just don't have a flow for those items. So the first thing to do is just have one central location. When they come in and unload the backpacks, I picked up this magazine holder from Real Simple. I got it over at Target. I got one for each child, put their name there on the front, and then as the items come in, I just kind of pop it in along with maybe some workbooks.
Okay, one for each child. I mean, that's what, like under $5?
Yeah. Not very much.
And you might even have one at your home already.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got a place, and then when we get the time to go through, well, maybe when that overflows.
Exactly. That's your sign. Keep it small, because if you get a larger bin, we're going to be dealing with more volume.
Okay.
Yeah, more work.
All right, so then what?
Then from there, you can purge down with the child. And I have my son, he's 6 in kindergarten. Pick his top 2 favorites of, let's say, 5. And which ones do you want to keep? Then from there, I take the pieces if they're a little bit larger. Love using this great guillotine cutter from Fiskars, and pare it down so they can eventually fit.
Okay, so what is the goal? We're trying to get it into like an 8.5 by 11 size?
Exactly.
Okay.
I feel that's a great
I
way.
need to mention this because I would have a hard time cutting these because I would feel so bad. But this looks like an easy solution.
Exactly, exactly. So what we can do is once it goes into our next stop here, you can, if you didn't feel right cutting it, I understand, you can always just go to your local office supply store and shrink it down.
And is that what you did here?
That's what I did. That's actually a 3-dimensional puzzle. I jot down the date, what the project was about, and then I shrunk it down.
Okay, so we're moving on. So now you use some like heavier paper to sort of put it on it.
Right. Love using the Stampin' Up! Glue stick and the snail adhesive. For some of these art, it's great to just sort of mat it. The art pops out a little bit better that way, and it's just quicker to then slide it in.
And to write on, like right on top of it if you need to.
Right.
Okay, sheet protectors.
Sheet protectors, you just cannot purchase enough of these. I feel I use them for so many things in the home. They're quick, they're simple. For instance, you just finished baseball season. Instead of going out and getting a frame, I just slide it right in, and then it makes great for the book to view later.
I have a feeling our kids play each other.
They could.
A lot of these kids look familiar here.
It was a great year. So.
Okay, and then what is this?
This is just a simple cable wire system. We do have a shot of that in Devin's room for viewing. You can get this at your local Lowe's. It's only 25 cents a foot, and then you purchase a ferrule, which then clamps shut. And then I just attached it. We went for more of a minimalist, clean look. And then I attached it with a nail, and then he just
that helps decorate their bedroom at all times, and it's constantly changing.
Exactly. And it's very simple for the large projects. Then we can just simply clip up his art. Whoopsie.
That's okay.
Just clip it up very simply like that. And even the larger ones if you're not ready to cut yet.
Well, this is sort of the finished product, and you can sort of see how, I mean, I would think the kids would just like to just sit here some nights and just start looking at all of the things that they've done. Is this just for one child?
This is, yes, one child basically from 0 to 5 till he reached kindergarten, compiled it down, and we do this together. Really include your child. They love to see just their progression, what they've done, put birthday cards in larger pockets if you like.
What about, I guess I've heard that you'd like to take pictures with your child?
Yes, yes.
That's a cute idea.
You know, they'd love to be part of that. So for even the larger images, the poster size ones, I'll lay my kids in the grass and just sort of surround them with their artwork. And take one shot, and then that easily can go into a sleeve.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I need to get a smaller bin because my bin right now is about this big, and I don't know when I'm going to have time to go through that now.
Yeah.
I think we've got a couple of years worth.
And
Get
that's
it?
okay. Yes, exactly.
Worth organizing.
But it's worth organizing.
All
That's
right. Well, Danielle, thank you so
Thank
much.
you so
are going to
much.
have your work cut out for you with your boys
Yes,
bringing home all their stuff.
We're excited, but it's fun to see it come together.
Very
so
nice.
Thank you.
Okay, well, we are going to have Danielle's tips on SonoranLiving.com along with her contact information.